I wanted to make this video in respect of Akira Toriyama. Unfortunately, I have to state the obvious that Akira Toriyama has passed away. March 1st. So, yeah, it's been about a week now. And you want to make a video in respect of somebody because of how you just can't even find the words when the time comes. That's how I feel right now. I just woke up. I live in the UK, so as soon as I woke up, I saw all the posts about Akira Toriyama passing. First thing you think of when you see these, you think, is it a hoax? But no, when it comes from the official Dragon Ball website and other news reporters, it all starts to add up. And I think we're all in this together right now and just digesting this. It's a weird feeling. I'm incredibly sad right now, as I imagine you are. So if there's going to be some pauses in this video, some moments of silence, stumblings in my words, unfinished sentences, it's because I can't put it into words, and I think you can all understand that. Akira Toriyama was such an important part of our childhoods. And I'm speaking for the fans who grew up in the same time as me, the 90s, early 2000s, and even the fans growing up now, because he was still working on Dragon Ball, parts of projects, and apparently before he passed away, he was still undergoing other projects besides the 40th anniversary Dragon Ball Diamond that's coming out, which is going to hit much harder now. To think that this is the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball, and it's the same year Akira Toriyama passes away. I'm not going to be able to watch that show without thinking about him. We are going to have a totally different experience now watching that show. But from a young age, his work has inspired all of us. It's entertained all of us. And I say all of us because there's no way in heck you could be on this video right now without being a fan of Akira Toriyama or Dragon Ball at some part of your life. I want you to imagine, I don't want you to imagine, but if you could just imagine a world without Dragon Ball. Imagine a world without Dragon Ball. That's a big chunk of your life and what you love growing up just gone. A huge empty void. Akira Toriyama was the core of that. And yes, right, in the manga, drawing the manga, he had an editor. Yes, Toei did other things, but he was still the core of Dragon Ball. No matter what was added in anime form. He always said Dragon Ball was manga and anime. He was a very private guy, kept himself to himself, but Dragon Ball is not the first thing he worked on. The first big thing, Dr. Slump, was where it all kicked off. I'm pretty sure he was a millionaire and all before Dragon Ball even started. Dragon Ball's his most famous work around the world right now, but Dr. Slump is where it all started, got awards and all for that. The guy's been going since, he probably started when he was just a kid, so half a century. I'm at a loss for words, like I'm just saying anything that's just coming to mind right now. I guess videos like this, you can't structure them when you're talking about something that means a lot to you. And throughout the Dragon Ball story, there were ups and downs, like anything. But at the core, he was a legend. He was born on the 5th of April, 1955 in Japan. Also did some other work in character designs for Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, Blue Dragon. He was inspired by a lot of films, which he implemented into Dragon Ball itself. One off the top of my head is Terminator, The Future Timeline, putting that in the Android Saga. That was always awesome. But whatever you're a fan of in terms of Akira Toriyama's work, we can't deny that Dragon Ball is what brought us all together here. Since I've been making videos on here since 2015, this is definitely the saddest day as a Dragon Ball fan. It was going to be. It always was going to be. It's like in your head you try to prepare for moments like this because you know everybody gets old. We know everybody passes away. But when it does happen, it's just preparation doesn't help. You've just got to endure it. And I want to end this video saying something so simple yet so meaningful. And I think I say this on behalf of all of us. Thank you, Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace, legend. Thank you for Dragon Ball, for Goku, for all of the good times, and for all the good times to come, because Dragon Ball, Goku, Dragon Ball fans will live forever. And if you tuned into this video to show respects as well, thank you for being here. Tell me what your favorite memory of Akira Toriyama and Dragon Ball is. What's your favorite part of Dragon Ball and why? How did it change your life through your childhood? Whether you're an adult, what does Dragon Ball mean to you? And where would you be without it? Until we meet again.